Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Stock Market Show. This is your host, Shades. As always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button unless you're on Patreon. If you're a free member, you can get ready to upgrade because I'm about to show you something very interesting. So this year, I decided I'm going to do a 100% win rate challenge. Because a lot of Discords, other Discords and people do, I think they do like a 1K to 25K challenge or something like that. And so I looked at that and I'm like, I can do that, but you know, if you get a 100% win rate, you never lose. You're not a loser. You only ever win and your account always grows. And that's better than 1 to 25K. Because you're just going to get to 25K, 30K, 50K. You're just never going to lose. You're just going to keep making money, right? So that's what I'm here to prove with this. So I'm doing a 100% win rate challenge with 3K to start. And as you can see the results here, I have made almost, not quite, but let's round up, $300 with 3K. So that would be what, 10% return, and that's not bad considering that we are not in a bull run because we've been dropping because of the tariffs and everything that's been going on. So far so good considering how volatile and how much we've been dropping on the markets. Because I'm essentially having to time the pullbacks in a downtrend to be able to capture any amount of gains. Because I only go long, I never short, and I don't play options. I stick to good old-fashioned buying shares, holding them long. It goes up, I take profit, rinse and repeat. Of course, because we have only 3K, I can't day trade. I have to focus on swing trading. But other than that, it's been going well, 100% win rate, and I just want to prove that there's no excuse for small accounts. There's a lot of people with accounts less than 3K, and I'm like, you know what? There's no excuse for you should not be losing. You should only be winning. There's no excuse, and I'm proving that here. I get that you want to get rich quick. There's a lot of people that come to me, I only have 2K to my name, 3K to my name, 1K to my name, and I want to turn this into $1 million fast, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you're smoking, but give me some of that. Jokes aside, those people tend to take a lot of risk. And then they blow up and leave the Discord upset and they blame me. And I'm like, how is this my fault? I'm telling you what to buy and you don't buy it, or you buy it at the worst time possible. And so you end up losing because you don't follow me trade for trade. You buy like hours later or the next day at the worst time when I'm selling or something. I don't get it, man. Some people are they're just stupid. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm giving you the keys to victory and you don't listen. There's this one guy in my Discord. He's still in the Discord. He has not left because he has some level of perseverance, but he still keeps losing because he wants to make too much too fast. But if he had been following me into my trades, he would not have lost, and he'd be up. He'd be almost at 5K at this point. From I think he started with 1K, and then got to 3K. And then, he would have had 5K right now. And he would not have lost since joining the Discord. But because he doesn't listen to me, well, that's on him, right? That's not on me. And I've just had that happen too many times. So 100% win rate is possible. But you got to be disciplined. You got to be patient. And this is just with 3K. If you have 30K, then you're making 3K. You've made 1.5K every month. And then, but you don't lose. You just keep growing, right? So eventually you're going to get to 40K, 50K, 60K. And then 100K, you make 10% off that. That's 5K a month in your pocket. Literally, again, you don't lose. So you're not worried about that. You're a money printer. That's what the point of this challenge is. And if you have less than 3K, you have no excuse. You're just being stupid and going for high risk, high reward because you're trying to make too much too quick. That is the point. I've just had too many people who are being unrealistic. And sure, maybe you'll get lucky and you'll find the next 100x. If it was that easy though, let's just all do that, right? Clearly, why is the stock market even open? Everyone's just getting 100x every time. It's completely ridiculous. So that's really the whole point of this challenge. You have no excuse if you have less than 3K. No excuse to be losing. You should only be winning. And if you have a job, if you have employment, well, guess what? Your account continues to grow because you're not losing. And on top of that, you take some from your paycheck, some money from that paycheck, and you add to the pile. That way you have more to trade with. So combine that. So if you make 30K a year off your job, you put 10K into the stock market on top of growing it to 10K. Now you have 20K total by the end of the year. And now that makes a difference now, because now you're not making 300 every 2 months. Now you're making more. Now you're making a lot more, actually. You're making $2,000 or $1,000 every month. And then now you're at 22K. And then by the end of the year, you'll be at what, 36K? Something like that, 34K? Because if you're making, you would be at you would be at 32K because you're making $1,000 a month. So you'd be at 32K-ish by the end of the year, and then you just continue. Again, you don't lose, you just continue to print money. And now you're at 50K, 70K, and you continue to grow like that. It's going to take years for you to get to 100K, but it's still life-changing because you're just a money printer. But people don't understand that. They don't want 100K. Yeah, they don't want to turn 3K into 100K in a few years. They want that tomorrow. They want to buy in, and tomorrow they have 100K. That is ridiculous and completely delusional, and it's happened too many times where people come to me with that same sob story of, I'm a millennial, I'm 31, living with my parents, and I only have 500 to my name, and I have no job, I'm playing Minecraft or whatever. And I'm just like, huh? You don't even want this, bro. Like, you don't even want this. If you wanted it bad enough, if you really wanted to get out of your situation, you would be working at 2 jobs, 3. Like, find a way to make it work. $500? Yeah, good luck. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna help you make 100x on that tomorrow. That's ridiculous. So I usually just boot those people. I ban them and give them a refund, obviously. Like, take your $50 and, go to some other Discord that will be more than happy to screw you over and make you think you're gonna get rich quick. And you can fall for that trap, and they won't refund you. They'll just keep you there until you leave, because there's people like that, and they're not transparent like I am. Anyways, that's about it. Like, way too many people, man. You have no idea. Right now, the people that are members in my Discord, they are, I think most of them, they kind of have gotten the hang of how I work, and they understand, like, if you just follow this guy, it's like the easiest money ever. At least I hope so. It would be weird if they haven't learned anything, but this is what's possible if you exercise patience, discipline, and you are realistic with your goals. That's the biggest one. Too many people, they just and this is in a downtrend. This is with a lot of downside. This is with the stock market dumping. When we go into a bull run again, this is going to be even more than 10%. This is just assuming we only make 10% on average, or 5% every month is what it would come down to. That's not including taxes. But once we go into a bull run, we should see higher percentage return. I believe like 30 to 50% on the small account challenge, which would just make things worse for small accounts. Like, even if you have 3K or less, you literally just print money if you follow me. But again, people don't listen. There's been so many times where I tell someone, hey, buy this, don't buy that, and they buy the stock that I tell them to buy. They make money, and I guess they get overconfident or cocky or something, and they go buy like RGTI stock or some other garbage, and then they lose it. And then they lose that money. And then they're kicking themselves for not listening to me. Like, it's just complete idiocy. I don't get it. Anyways, that is it for the video. The main stocks that I trade are UEC, uranium, Nvidia, tech, and Bitcoin mining stocks, Riot stock, and Mara stock. Like, just those 4 are all you need. You don't need anything else. Those are my top 4 100% win rate stocks is what I would call them. Like, they just print money. But this is easy for me to say because I know my strategy best and I know how to position myself. So there you go, guys. Small accounts, you have no excuse. If you're a millennial watching this and you live with your parents and you have 500 to your name, go to some other Discord because you're gonna and get a job because that's just silliness. Silliness, man. It's absolute silliness.